Alright, you guys, it's Sunday. It's 1 p.m. Ava and I just had lunch. I ate some leftover pizza, which you can see the trash there. Ava's having a ham and cheese sandwich with our favorite buffalo blue cheese.
Something so annoying happened to my dad yesterday. He ordered 20 bags of these, right? And the worker at Dollar Tree said they didn't know if the order even went through, but it said my dad's phone said it was there, and like he was asking, is that the address? And then she says, I think so. And like she said like the order, she didn't get the order or anything. So he ended up only getting 6 bags, and we already ate one.
So that happened yesterday, but right now it's 1. I'm about to start cleaning. I'm barely starting cleaning because I've had a headache. I just haven't been feeling it today. My boyfriend is at his friend's house. Excuse me. They were supposed to play D&D today, but it fell through, but he didn't want to just not go to his friend's house. So he still went to go hang out with him for a bit.
My veins look weird.
And sorry, I'm just seeing who it was outside. It's my neighbors. So I'm gonna start cleaning. I'm gonna just like do a pretty swift cleaning. I am gonna try to clean this couch, and then also I bought a spray bottle at Walmart because I read that you can put in like those scent boost beads and dilute it with water and then spray your couch with it, like don't soak it obviously, and it helps like it smell good. So I'm gonna try to do that. This couch is clean, but I want to have it clean to my like how I want it to be, and I want it to smell like us. It doesn't smell like us yet, and I want it to like lose the smell of the warehouse and have the smell of us. So
Thank you from me to my mommy for getting her to 101 subscribers.
yeah, it's pretty. I talked about it last vlog, but I'm very, very appreciative of everybody that like subscribed to me. Again, it might not feel like a lot, but it's a lot to me, and yeah, I'm just very thankful. But I'm gonna start cleaning and stop yapping, and I will talk to you guys. It is a little bit later. I'm still cleaning. I'm cleaning upstairs still, but look at these flowers that I got from my friend Stephanie. How cute. And also some chocolates. Hello. Cute. Can't wait to eat all these. Got some little stickers, and she said congrats on 100 subs. How cute. That is so sweet and thoughtful of her. I'm so happy about it. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. I was just saying how happy I am about all of the stuff that I got.
I know. That is the most wholesome thing. Stephanie got her the cutest for people. Stephanie is our family friend, and she got Kim some flowers and chocolates because she hit 100 followers, and I think that was so cute and wholesome of her to do that. So
It really was. But anyways, I have to finish cleaning. This is the last room upstairs, and then I'm gonna go downstairs to clean the living room and the kitchen, and then I'm gonna try to make some steak bowls for dinner. Excited to try it?
a little bit. I'm a little nervous.
He doesn't really like steak, so
Red meat.
he doesn't really like steak. He just eats a lot of chicken.
Chimkin boy. Give me some chimkin nuggets. Give me some chimkin tenders.
Grow up. Well, I'm gonna try it. It has like rice, steak, corn, black beans. I'm gonna put a little bit of salsa in mine. He probably won't. And instead of cilantro lime rice, I think I'm just gonna do plain white rice, because he doesn't like cilantro.
Oh, because he don't do that.
You don't like lime rice, do you?
No.
Okay.
What's wrong with white rice?
Nothing's wrong with it, but I would have made it the way the girl made it if you liked it.
I mean, you still can.
Then you're not gonna like it.
It's just so funky. That's why I don't like Chipotle.
Wall. Anyways, I'm gonna finish doing all the things, and then I'll go talk to you guys later. Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. I'm so cold today. I don't know what it is, but I'm freezing. I've been freezing since I woke up. I just dropped Ava off at school, so we are, sorry, my thing is showing some sort of updates, so I'm trying to, my Outlook, I mean, my Microsoft and all that. I dropped Ava off at school. Tomorrow she potentially starts cross country. I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, so she had a permission slip that I filled out for her. She needs to figure out who she needs to turn it into. And then every Tuesday and Thursday through the end of the year, she potentially is going to have cross country practice in the morning. She is such a good girl. She was like, I can wake up at 5:30 to make it to school so I can have breakfast and still get ready to be there by 6:50. So we'll see how that goes. Goodness. I am so sleepy. I spent basically the first half of yesterday, I had a migraine, so I did not record anything. Once I started recording cleaning, I had already taken some medication, and then I actually took a little nap too before my boyfriend went to his friend's house. And then what else? I made dinner. I made some steak bowls yesterday. I made steak and white rice, and then just used like canned corn, canned black beans. Got some cheese, sour cream, salsa, lime juice. Used that all for my bowl. It was pretty good. It was just really filling. The steak that we had left was almost 2 pounds of meat. So it was quite a bit of steak in between the four bowls because I made two for us to have for dinner and two for us to have for lunch. And it was a lot of food. It was like like my stomach was so full. But I guess that's a good thing, right? Like I was less inclined to snack because I had a full belly. And I actually found honestly, the recipe wasn't listed on TikTok. It was this girl who had listed the ingredients. But I can share a screenshot of it here in case you want to use it. I didn't follow exactly like all the same cheese and stuff as she did. I kind of just used what I would normally get, and then as far as like seasonings and the amount of like oil and stuff that I use, I kind of just eyeballed it how I want it to be. My boyfriend does not care for steak all that much, so issue with that is he says he feels like it hurts his stomach, so I may try making the bowls with chicken next time, or make steak for myself and chicken for him, just because I love steak and he just happens to, it upsets his stomach. So what else? This week, what do we got going on this week? Looking at my planner, I think it's a pretty normal week. Friday, Ava has a winter formal that she's gonna go to with my boyfriend. She's gonna have a sleepover with one of her friends on Saturday, and I'm gonna see my cousin that day too. Yeah, should be a pretty chill week. I'm still training one of the technicians today. I think this is her last week technically. Yeah, her last week will be this week. And and then I think I start another technician right after that to train. That'll be my third one back to back. I like my boss, so I told her I didn't mind doing it, but sometimes it is a lot trying to, like, sometimes I just want to tune out and just work. But like obviously I have to be like interactive when I'm training someone and like make sure they're learning and answering their questions if they have any. So it's more like I gotta like lock in a little bit more and put on a good trainer face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that's enough yapping for me. I'm gonna start finishing opening all the systems and all the windows, so I'll talk to you guys later. You guys, it's my first break, and actually it looks pretty. This morning it was kind of cloudy out, but now it's a little sunny, so I'm happy to see the sun because I was freezing freaking cold this morning. As always, I am on my way to pick the protein of the evening for us, so let me figure that out. I feel like I really want to have ground chicken spaghetti, so that's what we're gonna have today. Oh, goodness. I was looking at Ava's shoes to see if maybe she had a good pair of shoes for the dance to go with her dress. I don't know if we showed it to you guys. I'll have to have her show you guys today. And I think I'm gonna try, well, I can do it on my lunch break. Oh, you know what? I might as well just do it now. No, I'm doing it on lunch break. I'm feeling lazy. I need to go pick up the mail so I can do it later today. I can even do it with Ava. I sprayed down my couch with some warm water and my scent boost beads diluted, and my couch smells so nice now. It had just like a weird not us smell, so I sprayed it down. I don't know. I'm having a hard, my brain's not braining today. I just feel so tired. I really wanted to not work today. I wanted to call off so bad. But also, like, my time is limited with this trainee because she does have 2 days off every week for her personal reasons. I need to be here on the days that she is here. I just really wanted to call off. Anyways, bye. Guys, it is now my lunchtime, and oh no. So I can step to the, okay. So this is my lunch. I know it doesn't look the most appetizing, but this is a steak bowl. There's a rice, steak, corn and black beans and cheese. I'm gonna warm that up, and then I add this. This is what I grabbed. Just some salsa from fries and then some sour cream. I probably should have went with like the low fat sour cream or whatever, but it is what it is. I may just add the rest of this. No. I was gonna add some, we had some extra corn, but I don't want that in there. So I'm gonna just warm this up. I think I did it for a minute, but since it's been sitting in the fridge, I'll probably do 1:30 minutes. But today has been, oops, sorry, kind of a funky day, man. I just like, I'm so out of sorts, and I just feel like work it's going by quickly, but I also feel like everything that I'm getting is just like those one-off, oops, my camera looks pretty, those one-off situations, and on days like that, it feels like bothersome, right, to work on everything. I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling. Basically, all the cases that I'm getting are just like not smooth cases, and it makes it harder for me to get through them. I can usually work up a prior auth like pretty quickly. Like a straightforward case I could probably do in less than 5 minutes if it's just going to pharmacist review. But like cases like this where I'm doing appeals for the girl that normally does them because she's out on maternity leave. So I'm doing a little bit of some extra stuff, which kind of makes it more, like, appeals are a little bit more troublesome as it is, and then when the appeals department sends us cases that are not smooth, that also adds to it. So my brain just feels like jumbled up, and then on top of that I was already feeling kind of sleepy, so I don't know, having a little bit of a rough start, but I will not complain because working from home is such a blessing. I tried doing the whole going back to the office for a little bit. I did it for over a year, and although I love the team that I was on, I miss my friends. I don't miss the drive. Plus, I can always see my friends whenever. Some of the pharmacists that I work with live nearby to where I stay, and then one of the techs that I work with, him and his girlfriend are friends with me and my boyfriend. He actually introduced me and my boyfriend to each other, so they play video games together and stuff, so we can always hang out whenever we really want to, I guess. But that's enough yapping from the girl. I'm gonna eat my steak bowl, and hopefully the second half of my day is smoother. So I just finished working and grabbing the mail with Ava, but I remembered she never showed us her dress for her dance. So, ta-da! So cute. You feel like you have shoes to go with it?
I don't know.
You're gonna have to see if those shoes fit, otherwise you need to buy some new shoes. Yeah, like I said, we need to see if her shoes fit. And then we'll go from there. I need to change for the gym, and I also need to cut up some fruit, so.
So guys, I bought myself some Toca Boca packs yesterday. And that's it. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
And they're all super nice.
Okay, well, I'm very sleepy, but I'm gonna cut some fruit and get ready for the gym. Get ready to drop Ava off at my mom's. You excited to see your grandma?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You want to say bye to the vlog? Anything you want to say to the vlog?
Okay, so I have cross country tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have to wake up at the same time that Mom wakes up. And if you're not aware, I usually wake up at 6. Used to wake up at 6:30, but now I wake up at 6. Because Mom woke up at 6 before. And now all of a sudden she's waking up at 5:30. Which is perfect because on cross country days, I get to wake up at 5:30 because we have to leave at like 6:50.
No, we have to be there by 6:50.
Oh my god.
You have to be there at 6:50.
These are the 2 houses that I bought. And then I bought the Karen Core furniture pack.
Okay. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
It's very early right now. What's going on this morning?
I have cross country and we have to be there at 6:50. 6:50. I'm also walking.
She's doing her own vlog. Are you excited to try?
Yeah.
Okay. Ava's gonna push her teeth now. I'll let you get ready. We're getting in the car now to drop Ava off at school, and I am struggling this morning, man. I'm feeling so sleepy, but Ava has to be there at 6:50. So maybe I'll have, I don't know, I don't think I'll have time for a nap before I clock in, but I just got home from dropping off Ava. I did see the coach there. I made sure that I saw the coach before I left because we actually got there a few minutes before I saw the coach. Sorry, I'm just turning Eva's little lights off. And when we got there, nobody was there yet, and I was like, should we circle around to the front of the school? But we circled around, and then once we came back to the original gate that we were at, the coach and some other parents had gotten there. So, sorry, I'm doing my annoying thing of closing all the doors. But I'm very sleepy. I still have to get some breakfast in me, so I'm gonna go downstairs and eat my yogurt that I eat every single day. And yeah, I will catch up with you guys in a bit. Another pretty normal day for the most part. Opening these. It's still dark out, but I'm gonna open these so that when it is brighter, the light will be in. There we go. And I'll probably open up some blinds down here so that my flowers can get some light. But that's enough for now. I will talk to you guys soon. You guys, I'm on my first break and I need to refill my giant water bottle. So far, today has been okay. It's been a busy-ish day for work, still training. Nothing too crazy happened. I did start my period, which is, ugh, right? Now I know why I was feeling so tired these past couple of days. And eating everything in sight. But I am still gonna try to go to the gym as normal. I probably won't, I don't know, some weeks I feel like super weak on my period, so I'll still do the exercise, I just do lower weight, which is fine. Save this bag, make some more ice. We have another bag full of ice, but the ice machine's kind of a pain sometimes, so I like to keep ice stocked if we can. My lease agreement says they don't fix the ice machine here, so my mom got me an ice maker for Christmas, which is very thoughtful of her. And now to figure out what I'm gonna eat for a snack. My craving right now, period craving, is probably hot chips, but that's kind of all the time. But I'll probably just opt for my rice cakes and apples, so that's not too bad. I did manage to cut up a bunch of fruit yesterday. This is all strawberries cut up. And we've got red and green apples. I just think having fruit ready to go is kind of nice because it's like a good snack. And Ava takes it in her lunch. She'll always take like some apples or strawberries, grapes, some sort of fruit, because she's so picky with how she eats. She does, sorry about that, she does, I do make her take like some sort of sandwich, so like a ham and cheese sandwich or a peanut butter sandwich, whichever she prefers. And then I make her take like yogurt of some sort, fruit, and then she can take snacks too. Sorry. Try to balance it out a little bit. I know she's so picky, but I have been very easy on her with food. Although she's picky, she has branched out to like some new things. And the one thing that I didn't want to come out of trying to get her to try new things is her having a negative feeling towards eating, for her eating to feel stressful or like just have a bad connection to eating, I guess. I was never picky. I ate everything. And although I would love for Ava to eat everything that we do, every time I've taken her to the doctor, she's been healthy. And I do make her take a multivitamin as well in the morning. But she is picky, so try to make sure she gets vitamins at least to try to balance it out, and then protein where she can get it from. I just don't ever want her to feel like, I guess how some of us did growing up, where eating something that we didn't like just felt really stressful, but your parents forced you to eat it. And I don't want any negative feelings towards food, because I feel like that's how a lot of bad habits with food form. So I do encourage her to try new things a lot. She just does not like a lot of meat products. She'll eat like ham and cheese sandwiches. She tried pork chops and rice once that we made, and that was okay. She'll eat spaghetti sometimes, like rarely, and she's had a hot dog and burger. She said she surprisingly likes a hot dog more than a burger. So I just try to encourage her. I don't want to, it's probably my fault for not doing it while she was younger, but I just don't know. I want her to be healthy, but I also want her to be happy what she's eating. I don't want eating to be stressful and like this negative feeling attached to it. That wasn't an issue for me because I ate whatever my parents gave me and enjoyed it most of the time. I was one of those, like, even growing up, going to get like school lunches, they would have like these big pieces of fried chicken and like the big like ones with the bones in it and everything, and I ate those. I was excited to eat those. So I don't know, I think in time, because like sometimes when we're cooking, I know it smells good to her and she's curious, but she just has that little bit of hesitance. So when she's curious and when she's ready to try new things, I do try to encourage her to just give it a shot. My boyfriend would be more aggressive with his approach, but he also had like the same experience where he would have to sit there and at the table until his food was finished, even if he hated what they made. And I just try to tell him, like, think of how you felt at that time, I guess. And I don't want to make Ava feel that way. But come summertime, when I get her another checkup, if she's healthy or if there's anything to address, obviously I will address it. If you have a picky eater of a child, how and what did you do to help that situation? Because right now, I'm just letting it ride, but I'd like to maybe help her in some ways if possible. Also, look at this thing that I found. Does anyone remember these? Mine's still in pretty good condition, man. I just can't find the cord to charge it. But if I can, who wants to see what's on there? Who wants to see what cringy ass music I had on there? I'm gonna look for the cord at some point. Sorry, you guys, I forgot to vlog on my lunch break. It's just about over now. I ended up eating my leftovers, and then I started watching Mad Men. Close this. And I got very distracted by the show. I know it's not a new show, and I had tried watching it before. I didn't finish it before. I don't even think I finished the first season the first time around. I think it was just... I think I thought it was boring the first time I tried watching it. But I'm kind of enjoying it more this time around, and I've made it to the second season. I know it's a different time, like, period of time in the US in the show, but it's insane how the women get treated in the show, and I just know I was not built to be a housewife in whatever era that was, because I would probably try socking my husband up if he talked to me the way these guys talk to their wives. Yeah, but I'm halfway through my day at work, and I'm hoping the second half of the day is just nice and chill. The first half hasn't been too bad. The girl that I'm training, it's actually her birthday. I didn't know that, so I told her happy birthday, and hopefully she's having a good day. She's doing a good job trying to learn how to do the calls. So I know when I trained on phones, I didn't like someone listening to me, so I understand it's not a super fun thing to train on phones, but she's doing great, and I'm sure she'll be fine once she's out of training. I'm gonna go now. I forgot what time I clocked out, so I need to check that I'm not late coming back, so I will talk to you guys later. Guys, shout out to my boyfriend, because he got me a cord to charge my iPod. Well, he had one, so now I can charge my iPod and see what songs are on there. Here he is, the man who gave me the cord.
The man, the myth, the legend. Like she said, the guy who gave her the cord.
Guys, do you think this kind of looks like him right here? Make this face that the guy's making. When we were at the gym, I was like, it kind of looks like him.
Well, he did, so.
Huh?
I said, well, he...
I never said he was ugly, I just said it kind of looks like a face you would make. Yes or no?
Yes, I can see it.
I'm gonna take a photo of him, and then I'm gonna take a photo of this.
We'll do a reenactment. Look, hey,
No,
like an idiot, right?
But anyways, who's excited to see what's on my iPod? Oh my god, I'm gonna get age restricted.
My bad,
Guys, he doesn't always do that, but he did today. Here's my Ava. Want to tell them about your cross country? Did you like it or did you hate it?
I liked it.
How was it waking up early?
It was fun.
That was fine?
I was tired.
You're tired, huh?
Yeah.
Ready to do it again on Thursday?
You know what? I was like, this morning, I was like, why did Mom make me up at 5 instead of 5:30? But then I realized it was 5:30. But I remember, I set an alarm for 5:30, right?
Your alarm wasn't going off.
I accidentally set it for PM.
Oh my.
Because I was at this place, right? I was playing my game. I hear beep, 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 like my alarm sound.
Oh.
Oh!
You better
I
switch
changed
it. You
I
better
already
switch
did.
it.
I already did.
Okay. Well, good job for doing your first day.
You know what I hate?
Give me a solid one. Okay.
Let me go harder. Okay, let me this was the least favorite thing we had to do. We had to go. Across the basketball court.
It's hard the first day, but it'll get easier as you
Can
go
someone
more.
tell me what like the thing for like 11?
Why is your shirt unbuttoned? First of all, button your shirt. Bye.
Buttoned it.
If all your lower buttons are just open. Is that a freaking cardigan that you leave open? Your belly's out. Alright, you guys, it's 6:37 on Wednesday. Haven't vlogged anything today. I already went to the gym. My boyfriend picked up some crazy bread from Little Caesars, and he's at Fry's getting some beer. Here's Ava. She's all showered. She's reading. She was just at my mom's house. We're at the gym. I really just have been having a headache today and working and kind of been in a not great mood during the day, so I just didn't vlog anything. I don't like vlogging when I'm not in the mood to talk, because I feel like then it just gives bad vibes. But I went to the gym and I feel much better. My period is kicking my ass this week. I think that's why I've just been moody and kind of sad. Sometimes I'm a little bit more emotional in my period, and then the state of the United States and ICE has me spiraling just a little bit. I've been very angry about it. I've been trying to find a platform in which I can speak my mind and put my thoughts into a speech that isn't just angry yelling, if that makes sense, because I don't think that really helps to get my point across. I'd like to be able to verbalize the way I feel in a way that's maybe eye-opening to people, I guess, but it's also hard because it does make me so angry, and I do feel so deeply about it, and I have for a long time. This isn't like racism, being alive and well, is not a new concept to me. I've been victim to it and microaggressions for as long as I can remember. It's not new. So maybe I'll rant somewhere else, not on YouTube. I don't think I want to put that here. I don't know. I don't want it in a weekly vlog, I guess. I want it to be a cohesive piece of media, a conversation or a speech that I can have that's not just me yelling and saying a bunch of cuss words and telling people to F off and stuff, because like I could and I have.
What?
But it doesn't come across as like an educated, thoughtful, or thought-provoking or opinion-provoking piece of media. It just sounds like me being angry, which I don't necessarily want. And now my boyfriend is back. Here he is. He's acquired his...
Hey guys, it's me.
He's acquired his beer.
I'm changing my socials.
That's funny. I was literally thinking about. I was like, should I make a video that I'm a PBR goblin? And I was like, once I kill this, I can use this as my hat and I'll be the PBR goblin.
You don't have to use what? What are you gonna use as a hat? What are you gonna use as a hat?
The 12-pack box.
No, you can just use the hat that you have at home.
You have a PBR hat.
I do have a PBR hat, but this one makes me look like the PBR goblin.
PBR, give us a sponsorship so he can stop spending all his money on beer.
And Chico sticks.
Yeah.
Chico sticks are relatively cheap, though.
I don't give
They're
a
so
dang.
good.
I'm ready to tattoo this shit. I'll die about my Chico sticks.
No, you
And my PBR.
He's a simple man.
Just some Chico sticks and PBR. That's all I need. Keep the club. Keep everything else.
Also, you need to rage. You need to get mad at your friends when you're playing your game.
Oh, and I guess Ava thinks I need to have some anger too to
Cause
exuberate when I'm playing with my friends.
Cause he always like plays his game, and he always has something mean to say to his friends.
Okay, and some video games and a little bit of trash talking. So sue me.
I feel like that's like a staple for a lot of guys. I think like I don't know what the the quote unquote female equivalent of like guys playing video games and just getting mad all the time is like enjoyment to them. Like I don't know what that equivalent is for women, but guys seem to love to be stressed out when they play video games.
It's not it's not stress. It's that I'm excited. I feel alive.
Anyways. Guys, bye guys. Good morning, happy Thursday. I am on my first break and feeling a lot less tired than this morning. Eva had an early morning for cross country, and it's safe to say she was more ready for it than I was. But I'm happy she's doing it, so no complaints. Right now I am going to grab something for dinner. I'm thinking we'll do turkey burgers. Well, the hot dogs are on the top, so we'll do turkey dogs instead. And then I'm gonna go grab the trash bins from my front yard. Exciting stuff, I know, very exciting stuff here. Oh goodness, I have a bit of a headache. I think that's just from my birth control. But I do have to use the bathroom, so I'll be back. Guys, happy Friday. Yes, I am in my little hoodie and I'm hiding my head. Well, I was, because I was cold this morning. Forgot to turn off the light down here. Just finished dropping Ava off at school. What did we do yesterday? Yesterday I went to the gym. We hit upper body. And then came home, did laundry, shower, dinner, all the regular stuff. Today I'm hitting a solo leg day because my boyfriend doesn't go on Fridays. And he is also taking Ava to a little like school dance thing that they do every year. What else? This weekend, Ava has one of her friends coming over to sleep over on Saturday. And then Sunday, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. Usually it's my cleaning day, but I've been so tired lately, like, I just really don't have it in me to keep cleaning as deeply as I do every week. So let me just do laundry and relax, honestly. My house isn't like a mess or a wreck or anything. I just like having a clean house. Like, I think when everything is clean, I feel like my brain can function better. When everything is messy and dirty, I feel stressed. So I think, I don't know, we'll see. I also have been feeling so tired lately. And I think part of it is just like, December was like a really restful month for us. Like, yes, we moved, but I wasn't going to the gym. I think I went to the gym a total of 10 times in the month of December. And for reference, I try to go 5 to 6 times a week. So that kind of shows you how much I didn't go. And with that being said, I have gone every Monday through Saturday, except for a single Friday this month. I missed one day. Every other day I've made it 6 times a week. And I've also been trying to work overtime this month. I did last month too, but again, it's easier when you're not doing like going to the gym and coming home and working until 10 and blah blah blah. So I don't know. I've been feeling super burnt out. I think next month I am gonna be trying to do the same thing. I just feel like, yes, I am tired, but the gym does help my mental health quite a bit, for myself anyway. I find that when I am going regularly and moving my body and stuff like that, I overall feel better. Although there are some days where, like, yes, it's nice to be able to relax and things, I do feel like having a routine is what's best for me. Yeah, so all that to say, I am gonna try to go to the gym in the morning tomorrow before Ava's friend comes over. I have to text her mother about time frames and stuff like that. Could probably be ready around like 1-ish. I don't know. But my boyfriend will be here, so that'll be fine. Anyways. Yeah. That's the plan for the rest of the week. I also have my cousin coming over on Saturday evening. So we'll see how that goes too. And then, yeah, like I said, Sunday's usually just a cleaning day, but we'll see how it goes. I also have to finish filing my taxes, which I'm gonna probably do. I was waiting to see if another form came in, which I might still give it a little bit until the end of next week. I usually file my taxes like super fast, but I just want to make sure I don't miss any of the forms and stuff, especially with like for my health savings account and things like that. I think there's like a portion of it that asks if we spent any money on HSA or something like that. So I'll have to see. If that's a thing. If not, we'll see how it goes. I might do it next week then. Yeah, so that's enough blabbing from me. I'll talk to you guys soon. I have not been vlogging the past 2 days, but on my last break now, I ordered some things off of Shein last night, actually, and one of the pairs of shoes that I ordered is already here today. So I wanted to show you. It's a very basic shoe. It's nothing crazy, but I needed a pair like this. It is, where can I set you guys? Great. Great camera skills. Skrills. I'm gonna set you guys in my closet right here. And I have this. It's my shoe. It's a really basic low heel black sandal, just completely low and all black. It's got like a little strap right here, and then obviously this has to be undone, but it's a strap. And I was so confused about why it said something was being delivered today. But my guess is some of the stuff that they have is through Amazon. Also, I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but there is something green on this wall right here, so I'm gonna wipe that because what the fuck. Let me get a wipe really quick. I've had a pretty nice relaxing day because I'm not training either of the techs today. One of my techs is finished today. She's on her own. And then the other girl that I was training with past couple of days, I don't start back up with her until Monday. And they pulled me off phones today. So I'm like, this is such a nice, relaxing day. This is not coming off though. What? Sorry, Ava called me. She is actually staying at school a bit later because she's making a poster with her friends because her and her friend are selling bracelets today at their school dance. They got it approved through the teachers and the principal, so that's my girl getting stuff done. I have to take some sort of stain remover from over there and figure out what is on my wall, but it didn't come off. Yeah, I will be right back. So, update, I got my iPod working. First song, a Spanish song I don't remember putting on there. I've got some Blink-182. These are just songs in ABC order. I've got something just under anime music, which, what am I even talking about? Get this, I have Airplanes, my B.O.B. I have an Airplanes cover, and I have an Airplanes remix, so maybe I really like that song. I've got some POD, some Mac Miller, some Miguel, some Sleeping with Sirens. Of course, if you're from AZ, I've got Mr. MC Magic, of course. The Used, I've got One Republic, a song by Chitty Bang, Trey Songz, Blink-182, The Almost. I've got another this is like very inspired by my older brother, Jedi Mind Trick song on there. Some Mac Miller. This is a banger that I used to really like. The Answer by a band called Tickle Me Pink. Still a fucking banger to this day. Some A$AP Rock again. Just very influenced by whatever my older brother was listening to. Man, there's so many songs on here that I definitely don't remember or like know was like influenced by people in my life at the time. Like this song Ass Milk by Odd Future definitely was just trying to like whatever my boyfriend at the time was liking, because that I don't even remember the song. System of Down, still banger. Rise Against, obviously still bangers. Some songs that this one's just called Dad Stuff, which I'm assuming was just on our computer at the time, and it was just songs that my dad liked. Justin Bieber, of course, Beyonce, Santigan and Sarah, some fucking Conmouth Kings. Hello, who the fuck? Who was I? Sublime, some Social Distortion, Jack Johnson, Tech Nine, which again, definitely just listening to whatever my brother was. Skrillex, I think everybody probably liked Skrillex at some point, or at least I thought so. DJ Blend. I went down a rabbit hole of memories with my boyfriend about DJ Blend because I remember watching him on YouTube so much with my friend Steven. He was like very much like more into raving and that sort of thing, and he put me on, and I really liked this guy, and he would just DJ in his room. If you remember on YouTube, he would just DJ in his room with like a Chucky mask on. Some Nora Jones, Akon, Eminem, more Snoop Dogg, something under just dubstep, more Chitty Bang, Unwritten Law, Drunken Tiger, Infected Mushroom, definitely like my brother's vibe again, Jay Holiday, Lil Wayne, Dirty Heads, Fort Minor, Death Cab for Cutie, Drake, of course, because I was a fucking Drake simp. Big Green Tractor by Jason Aldean right after Weezer and right before Biggie, so you could tell like I was just listening to a lot of random stuff. Lil Wayne, Travis McCoy, The Used, Bullet for My Valentine, Wiz Khalifa, Soundgarden, Santana, Kesha, of course, Queen shit. Puddle of Mud, Boats and Birds. Does anyone remember this from like MySpace days? Oh my god, I thought I was so cool and indie listening to Gregory and the Hawk. Drowning Pool, Bodies, of course. I've got two different versions of Bohemian Rhapsody, some more Sleeping with Sirens, Blue Foundation. Also, T Mills. Does anyone remember this one? This guy from like MySpace days, I had a fat crush on him. I'll find a picture of him and put him on the screen so you can see what I liked at the time, because how cringy of me. Some more A$AP Rock, My Children, My Bride. This song, Boys of Summer, still a banger. This is a really good song too, Break Up by Murs. I still remember really liking that song. Break Even by The Script. You can ask my boyfriend. I put it on within the past year. Yellow Card. I don't know this song. I don't remember this one. Brown Eyed Girl, I don't know. Some Bone Thugs, some Weezer, just dubstep, R. Kelly and Usher, Starfucker, Crazy Town, if you know, it's a banger still, I think. I have a song called See Alright by Crips. Like, hello, girl, what are you even talking about? Or, you know. And that's just getting to the C's. I had a lot of different, this is still a banger, Calling All Cars, Census Fails, still listen to them. Don't really love Trey Songz anymore. Also, another MySpace relic. Does anyone remember Never Shout Never? Because I also loved him down bad. Soja, still listen to them. Lots of Usher, lots of Sublime. This is still a banger song that I like. Carry Out by Justin Timberlake, don't care. Anything by Unwritten Law, I probably still like. And Deftones. And Death Cab for Cutie, those two I still listen to regularly. Slick Rick. I don't know. Lots of System of a Down, Skrillex, Gorillaz, Coldplay, Neo, another DJ Blend mix. I love going through this. I'm having a lot of fun. As you can see, I've spent like almost 7 minutes going through it. There's just like a lot of different, like, let's see, if I go to artists, so you guys can see a little bit more of what I have. Some of it's not saved under the right artist, so just starting at the top. Aaliyah, Adam Lambert, like everything, like Aerosmith, A$AP Rock. This is like a guy I followed on YouTube, some Asian singer. The Almost. Anberlin was fucking still bangers. I like them still. Apocalyptica. I had a little phase where I really liked Asking Alexandria and Atmosphere, of course. Band of Horses, still really like. I've got some Spanish music on here. I think I might have had a friend that wanted to put Spanish music on my iPod. A lot of these are still, like, I still like these bands and groups and people. Buck Cherry, remember Crazy Bitch by Buck Cherry? Let's see, Chromeo, let me find out. Dang, and I don't even have fancy footwork. Oh, fail, I'm so sorry. The Cure, okay, still listen to them. Have two very basic songs. Let's see. David Archuleta, if you know this song. Okay, I don't think this is a song. I really like the song by him. Again. Don Omar. This song, I still really like the song. Mind you, I don't speak a lick of fucking Spanish, and I love this song. The Dream, Eagles. Oh man, I could do like a full video on this. If anybody cares, I would gladly do a full video on this, because I really like 4 Year Strong. I still really like them. I only have one song on here by them, and then Foster the People as well. There should be so many more songs by Foster the People on here. I also spelled genuine, and then I spelled genuine, so dumbass. Gym Class Heroes, Hawthorne Heights. Sorry, my hand was starting to hurt. Let's see. Hollywood Undead. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but I really had a phase where I liked Hollywood Undead. I cannot explain how MySpace coded it was that I liked them. Incubus, still really love. Iron and Wine, Jay Holiday. All these artists I still listen to. Kid Cudi, Kings of Leon. What songs do I have by them? Radioactive, Sex on Fire, You Somebody. Okay, bangers. The Kooks. I really used to like the Kooks, man. I thought I was so cool and indie when I first started listening to the Kooks and the Strokes. Cottonmouth Kings, like I said, cringy, embarrassing. Lil Craze is an Asian YouTuber rapper that actually followed me back on Instagram. He's like a DJ now. M83, Lupe Fiasco. What I have? Kick Push, basically. Probably the only song I have by him on here. Oops. Come on. Yeah, I knew it. Only Kick Push. But he's got a lot of bangers. I still listen to him. Mac Miller, of course. Mariana's Trench, Marilyn Manson, Maroon 5. Matt and Kim, I think I only have Daylight on here. Yeah, they've got some cool songs too. MC Magic Girl Till I Die, except I think he's a Trump supporter, so actually fuck him. But these are really good songs. Metric, I used to really love Metric. Give Me Sympathy, I still listen to. I just listened to on the way back from the gym. MGMT. Mike Posner, I used to really like him. There's the song called Save Your Goodbye. Really love that one. If you guys are from the MySpace days like me, The Millionaires were everything I wished I could be. Modest Mouse, still love. Mumford and Sons. NB Ridas, still love them too. Only have So Fly, unfortunately. Nelly. I used to really like a group called Neon Indian. I think I have a few songs by them, yeah. Never Shall Never, New Boys. Nirvana, of course. Odd Future, which I truly think that Ass Milk song may be the only song I have on here. Yeah. Which is unfortunate. Panic at the Disco, Paper Tongues, Phoenix, and Passion Pit, I still really like. Pitbull, of course, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305. Pretty Ricky, Puddle of Mud, like I said, quote R. Kelly, Revolution, still love them. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Rise Against, Seosin, still love, love, love. Say Anything, Census Fail, Swayze, who remembers Swayze? Who remembers that? Ugh, that's not even a song. Corona and Lime, I think is what it was called. Not that one. Sleeping with Sirens, Slightly Stupid, Snoop Dogg, Social Distortion, Spinto Band. If you guys know Oh Mandy by Spinto Band, banger. Damn, I'm surprised. I just went through the S's. I have no Strokes. I think I have Strokes on a CD somewhere. Taking Back Sunday. What song do I have by Taylor Swift? You're Not Sorry. Okay. Like I said, I could do a more in-depth video. Under Oath and Unreal Law, The Used. I still listen to all of those. Waka Flocka, duh. The Weeknd, which I spelled wrong. Fake Fan. White Stripes, some more Spanish music. I think I actually do remember liking these songs after a girl in my class told me to put it on. Yeah, yeah, yeahs, Yellow Card, YG, Ying Yang Twins, 50 Cent. I had fun going through my iPod. Obviously, as times have changed, I wish I could update it because I have so much more music that I listen to, but it was fun to go down Memory Lane on that one. It was like, it's like a time capsule of like who I thought I was at the time. I see like a phase where I was listening to like stuff my brother was listening to a lot, like Atmosphere and Aesop Rock and like Jedi Mind Tricks. Any of that shit came from my older brother. And mind you, I like some of the music, but had it not been for him, I probably wouldn't have known who any of them were. I also remember liking like bands that were more like Linkin Park, Bullet for My Valentine, that sort of genre first, and then I like branched off after like I started getting into like MySpace and that sort of thing. I started liking like more MySpace. I don't know if you would call it like emo or like scene music, like The Millionaires and like Never Shot Never, that sort of thing. Sleeping with Sirens. I kind of categorize them as like my mid teenage years, like probably like 13 to like 16. I really was like in that phase. And then I also kind of like the last like junior and senior year, I remember kind of like wanting to be more, I don't know. It sounds so cringy to say it. Like I remember like wanting to like transition from like buying shirts, because I like would beg my mom to buy me band shirts at like Hot Topic and stuff. And I wore like an A Skylit Drive shirt till I could not wear it anymore. Into wanting to be more of like, I don't know, like indie girl. Like I wanted to wear like a slouchy beanie, and like I remember like listening to the Strokes and thinking it was so cool, but like the Strokes are so well known that's not that cool to like the Strokes. They're still great. I still love them. Don't get me wrong, but I remember like listening to the Strokes and the Kooks and like Gregory and the Hawk, and like trying to find like indie Tumblr music, and I just thought I was so fucking cool at the time. I love talking about music. I love being introduced to new music. I could sit, if somebody ever wanted to just sit down and hang out and just listen to music and show me songs that they like or think is cool, like that's awesome to me. I would have a great time. I could spend hours doing that, going down on YouTube and being like, do you know this song, do you know this band? Like I love doing that shit. It is one of the things that like makes me happy. Like I love music, and I have had so many different phases of the music that I like, which it makes me like, I never judge people based on their music choice too hard, because I have liked a lot of cringy music too. Like I said, the T Mills of it all is so cringy. The Millionaires, stuff like that I really liked at the time it's pretty cringy. But I have like different phases. I was like really into R&B for a little bit. I was really into like rock music, any sort of genre. Like really loved R&B for a short period of time. I'd only listen to R&B. I had a short phase where I would watch a lot of Asian YouTubers that did covers and stuff, and then eventually try making their own music or whatever. So I love music. I've spent a good time showing you what's on my iPod, and I can't even play the music, so I'll get copyright, but it's one of those things that brings me joy. I do really love music. It is something that when someone wants to show me a song or tell me about an artist that they found or that they like, or like they'll tell me like, oh, I heard this and I thought you might like it, like that is my shit. I live for that. Like I love, like, send me a song, send me a playlist, send me an album, send me an artist. I love it all. I think music is like one of those things that can bring a lot of people together. Like right now, my favorite artist is probably Joji. And for me, he's like, he makes me feel emotional, but he also makes me feel happy. And like some people may not know like his like internet lore, and I also like talking to people about that. I don't know. Have been chronically online since the age of 13 because they gave me full access to the internet and what social media platforms were popping at that time. So social media, like music, all of that, like pop culture, it's pretty interesting to me. I like sharing what I remember with people and learning from other people too, because there are so many different things that like I didn't get to like listen to or watch. So like just media in itself is like something that makes me feel like talkative, and I think you can tell like I really do like love that sort of shared experience. I love when people open up about what kind of music they like or a song or something. It's just one of those things that brings me joy. But I will shut the hell up and go back to working. So I'll talk to you guys later, probably when my boyfriend and Eva are getting ready for the dance.